So chapter 5, practice test. The first 30 are from yesterday's video, so you could queue up the 5.3b if you need a lot of those. Is there anybody that has any quick emergencies, 1 to 30 of what an answer was? I will bring back the extra credit, so the 5 groups from 14 to 18, that extra credit, 5 of them back in play. 19, 20, the rare earth elements, if you get it matched up on the right thing, there's 1 more point in play, so there's 6 available there. 31, make sure you have composition and changes, and a word like science is good too. 32, I'll spell you, because we do definitely struggle on him, even though he's the father of chemistry. We don't like to spell his name right, and then I mark it wrong. That's Lavoisier, Lavoisier, en français.
Could you repeat that?
Lavoisier. Front side, anything? Yeah, French will get you every time. 33 to 45. The big thing I think is I switch the order up sometimes and I get people with that stuff. 34, make sure if it's becomings Kelvin, you do K equals, and in that direction it's C plus. 273. I can repeat them if people care. I'm trying to scan my memory of stuff we might have gotten wrong on the last chapter test that we just did this like a week ago. Does anybody have anything you want to clarify? If it was right a week ago, say that again. If it was wrong a week ago, stop it. Get this cleaned up, that's all.
I don't think it was on last week's, but what is Celsius to Fahrenheit?
That won't make it. I'll stick with Celsius Kelvin or Kelvin Celsius, but if I do that, Fahrenheit equals 1.8 times Celsius plus 32.
Thank you.
But I guarantee that won't be there. It'll be a Celsius Kelvin question. Anything else I can do for you? Up to 65. The elements will be like they always are, where you're, I'll give you some in each direction. It's only numbered 46 to 65, and there's definitely more than 20 there, so maybe the test only picks 20, or maybe I badly misnumbered things. I'm not sure what happened there. Or maybe I've gotten meaner and I'm only counting them like half a point apiece or something, but that's weird that there's numbered for 20 and then I gave you like 40 spaces. I don't know. Alrighty, so on the test tomorrow, I'll give you a periodic table and you have to use mine because the ones I gave you before have a bunch of answers on them. So I will give you a periodic table. Is there one on the practice test? Did I copy one onto the practice test and then empty space? I will give you that version of the periodic table where it doesn't say things on it like groups, periods, lanthanides, actinides, rare earth elements. Like there are things that I want to take away because they're vocab answers. So it'll be that version of the table, but I'll give it to you separately so that you don't have to sit there and go like this with your test because that's kind of annoying. But 1 to 5, lithium and titanium are metals because they're on the left. Aluminum's a metal because, just because. It's an exception. Antimony is a metalloid because it touches the line, and chlorine is a non-metal because it's on the right. 6, calcium has 2 because it's in Roman numeral 2. Helium has 2 because it's helium. And it's an exception to basically everything. Argon has 8 because it's in Roman numeral 8. Boron has 3 because Roman numeral 3. Sulfur has 6 because Roman numeral 6. 11 and 12. The first one matches the... Which one?
The first one matches the fourth.
First one matches the fourth. First one matches last one because they both
And then
end
P5.
in P5. And then the other two match each other because
And then S1.
they both end in S1. So I drew a line to connect them, and I just wrote the note on my line, both P5. And I drew a line to connect the other ones and wrote both S1. And then in a move that probably nobody would ever realize, but somebody must have once, because I have a comment on here, the 5S1 one is not a real thing. There's an appendix in the back of the book that lists all of the electronic sublevels, and there are some exceptions to the 1S, 2S, 2P flow chart kind of thing. There are exceptions to that our book doesn't cover. Our book covers the one exception where we like circled the thing that cuts in line, but there's other exceptions that the book doesn't have. And Josiah Evanoff discovered that in 2017 and earned a note on this test, because I'm surprised anybody was even looking at that appendix in the back of the book with all those SPDF things back there. But that's actually not a real elements sublevels. A little bit of chemistry trivia for you. 13, I circled potassium, and I explained I circled it because it's
Farther left.
left. Then I circled platinum because it's lower. I circled aluminum, lower, and barium
Farther left.
is lefter. Something on that game. Lower and lefter. 17, I circled iodine, gold, selenium, and magnesium and had the same explanation 4 times. It's because they are all
Further down.
lower. Yep.
Oh, I put higher atomic number.
Yeah. Lower on the chart. Higher atomic number is also more words to say the same thing. I don't disagree with that. 21's dimensional analysis. It would be 5,700 kilograms per meter cubed with a bar on the first 0 in 5,700. 22, you could either do dimensional analysis or you could move the decimal 10 spots. You could either have a really long decimal of 0.0000008 or 7 O's before a 147 centimeter, or you could go scientific notation, 1.47 times 10 to the negative 8. The next one, 23, the only way to get 23 right is if you had 22 right, because it's building off of that answer. Little baby dimensional analysis step is what I did. It's 5.79 times 10 to the negative 9. 24, I did 2 dots because helium has 2 electrons as previously discussed. The 2 dots are in a package, unlike when there's usually 2 dots, you spread them around, but helium's 2 dots, you do them on the same side, whichever side that might be. Oxygen, we're doing 6 dots. If you spread them around, you'd have a single, a double, and a double. It doesn't matter which ones are the singles or doubles. You just want to spread them around as evenly as you can. Chlorine has 7. Chlorine's 7 would go 2, 2, 2, and 1. And then I threw you silver, and silver has issues. So let me see if the test has the same issues that this had. If it matters, I'll have the conversation. If it doesn't, I won't. You can trust the Roman numeral A's. You can't always trust the Roman numeral B's. And this is a Roman numeral B column, and it lets you down. So if you did 1 dot because you believe the Roman numeral 1, that's not going to work. Yes, so we will need to have that conversation. It won't be silver, but it'll be another one that is gonna have a conversation. So if the Roman numerals can't tell you the valence electrons, because the A's can and the B's can't be counted on, how do you figure out how many valence electrons something has if it can't be from the Roman numeral?
The sublevel thing?
The sublevel thing. We're gonna have to do that like S, P, D, F, you know, that. I don't think we'll have to go beyond that, but S's take 2, 2, 6, 2, total so far 12, 6, 2, we're up to 20, 10, 6, 2 more, 38. B takes, what are we trying to get up to?
47.
Trying to get up to 47, so 9 more works. So how many valence electrons? 2 from level 5. So 27, we need to do 2 dots, put like single somewhere on that. We're recording now. Do you need me actively?
I'm sorry.
Alright, so we pause that. Alright, so anything in a B group, that's the name of the game. Anything in an A group, we're good to go. Question up to 27 before we turn that page. And let me make sure I'm reading the review answers and not the test answers.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
What's 28 about?
Zinc.
Alright, so set that one aside. Test does not have zinc. So 28, what do you think? 30. The atomic numbers are always the whole numbers that start with hydrogen as 1 and count up. That's counting the number of protons. And by accident, it also counts the electrons. 29, we're going atomic mass. That's the one that's not the whole number, so that is 65.37. 30, in a little bit of trivia, the fourth alkali metal is not K.
RB.
Why is it RB, not
Because
K?
hydrogen.
Hydrogen doesn't count.
Because hydrogen's stupid.
So when we do alkali metals, just don't count hydrogen. The alkaline earth metals, there's no problems with. It is Ba. Chalcogens, there's no problems with those.
SE.
It is Se. Sixth halogen is a diabolical question.
Lu.
It's TS.
No, there's not one.
I looked it up. There was one.
There might be now if they've counted up to
Future on
15, 16, up to 117.
Yeah.
So if we were counting up to 117 these days, then there would be one below AT. Why does the LU and the LR like deceive you?
Because it's not actually like there.
They're not actually there. Those are actually, the periodic table should actually be like row 6 should be twice as wide as it is. The stretch here from CE to LU, they're actually jammed in here like between 57 and 72. Those aren't really in, even though they sort of look like they line up with column 17, 16, they don't. They're like in that mystery middle zone. So there is not a sixth halogen according to this periodic table. The last noble gas
Rn.
is Rn. And I'm gonna say, I had a curiosity, so I looked at my other paper. I'm gonna say, unless any of you remember reading otherwise, helium is a noble gas. Yeah, so that's not an exception to that rule. So helium is a noble gas. So if I asked for like the second noble gas, count helium, but on the alkali metals, don't count hydrogen. Sixth, lanthanide is the EU. The lanthanides are that top extra row. And then the seventh, actinide
FM.
is not,
CM.
is the CM. That's the bottom row that starts with TH, which I'm pretty sure is thallium, which is quite poisonous and used in Russian-ish countries to like poison people. Fifth element in the third period
AP.
is P. Third element in the last group
AR.
is AR. Atomic number
Z.
of 40 is ZR. Atomic mass of 40, there's two you could argue for, and I would take them both.
CA.
CA is 1. AR is also 1. AR is 39.9. I'd say close enough. CA is 40.08. Also close enough. The atomic masses are never going to be perfect. Does anybody need any help on how to step in and out and around all over that table with any of that? So we're 2 apiece. So 40 times 2, 80 points off a problem page. Vocab page is up to 65. That's what we've got. Anybody, anything you need guidance on? Make sure homework comes in by tomorrow from the book. We only had the one book assignment, but that's tomorrow, do or die. That's it.